I just got done watching episode 11 of Lupin the Third Part 5, and this episode is another filler episode, but this time it was a callback to Lupin the Third Part 2, or Red Jacket Lupin, and I really enjoyed this episode because I am a fan of Red Jacket Lupin, and this episode had a lot of what I like. I know in the last filler episode I was kind of complaining about uh, the comedy in that one. Well, I, it's going to be kind of somewhat hypocritical, but let me explain myself because I really enjoyed the comedy in this episode. Now, if I see, I kind of contradicted myself. Why did I like the comedy in this one and not the last one? Well, for start, I think it's one the type of comedy. Uh, in part three has a different type of comedy than part two has, and also in the episode that I believe that was 6. Yeah, episode 6 when they were doing the part 3 callback. It was pretty much nothing but comedy with maybe a little bit of serious moments. Like not even really serious moments, but not comedic moments. But it was mostly up for comedies. While this one was a mixture between adventure, comedy. It had some heartfelt moments, some comedy, and a lot of action. It has what I like of part two in this episode of just Lupin and his gang going on adventures, seeking a treasure, and being and having these comedic moments. And I loved, even though they were searching for a collection from a famous drug cartel lord, Pablo, and they have this even though Pablo, he is a bad person. I mean, he ran a really big drug cartel. Uh, but they had like a nice heartwarming moment for Pablo. You know, it just can maybe show he's not that horrible of a person, even though he he is. But to be fair, so is Lupin and his gang. They're not good people. But anyway, also at the beginning of the end, we actually have Blue Jacket Lupin, or yeah, Blue Jacket Lupin, but they're celebrating New Year's. Lupin, Goemon, and Jigen. They're celebrating New Year's at the beginning and end of the episode, so most of the episode is treated like a flashback, which was also a nice touch because it made it felt more connected to part 5. And it just was like, kind of was a nostalgic trip, not a trick. I mean, debatable if it was a trick to get people, nostalgic people to watch the show. Anyway, getting off track here, it had a lot of great moments. I especially loved the ending. It was funny and heartfelt at the same time. And yeah, this episode really captures of what I like of Lupin the Third as a whole. And yeah, it was a really enjoyable episode. I won't spoil really anything because I think you should really watch it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on episode 11. And I can't wait to watch the next episode when the story picks up again. So, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, au revoir.